set the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Fred VanVleet. Siakam is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Kem Birch. And it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. Outside Flynn. Here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Harrell. A shot off that time, and Toronto will go the other way with it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Barnes comes in for Pascal Siakam. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. And then for Washington, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Harrell. Kisper comes in for Avdia. And Beal subbed in for Alex Caruso. VanVleet. Kuzma pulls it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
It's up a 3. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Kuzma. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside Flynn. Pass to Achua. Now here's Anunoby. Passes it to Barnes. Shoots over Kuzma. And that one hits back iron. Wizards trail by 13. Outside Beal. Takes the 13-footer. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
And here is Anunoby. Outside Flynn. With the floater. And it's sent back by Bryant. And he's able to get it back. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Achua with it. Working on Bryant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. MP comes in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Dragic in for Flynn. Wizards trail by 13. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Knicks had a nice performance. He contributed 31 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. Notching a double-double, also making his presence felt. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be... interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Scotty Barnes at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. And a switcher also for Washington. Diaz checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. MP dishes to Dragic. The three from MP. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Washington. 19-point game. Looking to end the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Washington shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Dinwiddie at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Achua. And Trent subbed in for Barnes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Wizards. Alex Caruso comes in for Bradley Beal. Pass to Siakam. Now MP. Jacks up a three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Dinwiddie passes to Bryant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Thomas Bryant, shooting 1.
Seconds left to play in the first half. Gets the pass to Siakam. Back to Dragic. MP against Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You have to respect the passion MP brings to his game day in and day out. And he doesn't take nights off or ever give you less than 100%.
And both free throws good for MP. Dinwiddie with it. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And he sinks the second. Here's MP. And so it's Toronto with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
So on the floor for Washington, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Harrell is out there with Bryant, and it's Kispert in at the small forward.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Barnes passes to MP. A three ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Dragic. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good from Dragic. Wizards trail by 20. Here's Beal. He doesn't hit that one. Dragic with some nice D. He lobs it up. The dunk by Achua.
What a read by MP. Sees the D out of position, makes the P, and creates a wide open bucket.
Washington with the ball. The pass to Kispert. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Bryant. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Toronto working the ball around now. MP looking around. Barnes. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Dinwiddie against Dragic. Dinwiddie passes to Caruso. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Toronto finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Barnes and Siakam are the forward. Dragic is out there with MP. And it's Birch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Kuzma. Off target from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Birch kicks to MP. Back to Birch. Dinwiddie outside. Misses the 3. Toronto leading by 15. MP from deep 3-point land. The long distance 3 is buried. MP's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Toronto. Dinwiddie outside Bryant. Pass to Caruso. Dinwiddie outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
MP passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to MP. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And so MP will bring it up for the Raptors. 22 is their biggest lead. The feed to Dragic. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Caruso. Up and in from the low block. Raptors leading by 13. MP outside. Fires from deep. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie with the steal. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here he goes. No good that time. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Tries again. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Wizards trail by 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out, attacking in the painted area.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the Wizards, Harrell, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kisper comes in for Avdia. And Beal subbed in for Alex Caruso.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
MP outside. The kick out to Dragic. Passes it to MP. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half. Washington's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Poke loose. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Feeds it to Dragic. Back to MP. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Toronto.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for MP.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And there it is for him. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Beyond the leaning, you can...
So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Ooh.
That way, I love it.
Do you play NBA 2K?
Yes, I played it, and not good at it, but it's, a lot of people do it for different things, for therapy, to relax, and just, just to see, because somebody tell you, I had you last night, and you just got 20 in, and whatever, so you gotta remember what they said and go play it. But they a lot better than me. I'm still, not crafty with it, but, I give it a shot.
I know you follow the NBA right now. What teams are surprising you the most?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
So much activity in Canada's largest city, Toronto, a world-class location for tonight's broadcast. We are set to bring you the action as round 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs continues on 2K Sports. With 2 All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? You look at Toronto, they did what they needed to do in Game 1. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Todd. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for Toronto, OG Anunoby out there with Barnes. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and then it's Goran Dragic, and it's MP in at the shooting guard position.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it on.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Dinwiddie after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Harrell. Beal against MP. Shot clock at 6. Beal attacking. And then Beal with the dunk.
And look, Beal can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's MP. Shoots from the baseline. Good on the shot.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now here's Beal. And they pick up 2.
Such pure shooting from Beal. I mean, Beal is a knockdown scorer from these mid-range spots.
MP outside. Outside Barnes. MP, the pass to Achiuwa. Rebound Washington.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Todd. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Great job to use the whole floor. MP doesn't want to let the D get comfortable protecting one area of the court. He wants to stretch things out.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Harrell. Now here's Dinwiddie. Over Achua. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
His energy is unmatched.
And how about not 7? Instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Beal against MP. Knocks it loose. Harrell passes to Beal. Yes, and it's Harrell with the assist. Beal's got 7 points.
This is Beal's game. A fantastic catch and shoot guy. He wastes no time in getting it out of his hands.
2 minutes left in the first.
Beal against MP. Now the Wizards in transition. Unloads from 13. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
MP no good. The Wizards with a lead. Dragic with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. From deep, MP. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
Substitution here for Toronto. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Trent, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Dragic. Caruso with the bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
1:11 left in the first. Down low. Here's Siakam. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Thomas Bryant. That's his first. Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
The free throw off for Siakam.
An incredibly improved player. Pascal Siakam scored just 4 points a game as a rookie, and 7 in his second year. But Siakam worked hard, becoming an all-star in year 4, almost scoring 23 per game.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. Knocks down the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
That's tipped. Stolen by MP. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Once again, MP scoring. If I was his teammate, I'd give him the ball every possession.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bryant. Here's Kispert. Back to Bryant. Here's Caruso to win the run. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. MP outside to the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Caruso. And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment. And with his slithery, slashing style of play, Goran Dragic knows all about drive and kick.
Try to get inside the frame and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're going to have a greater shot.
And Grant Dragic has always been that triple threat: shoot, drive, and pass.
Yeah, and I played with him for many years in Phoenix, BA. I mean, he was just fantastic. You knew he had a chance to be special. He's always had that knack for getting downhill and getting his feet wet in the paint.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get. And
ends up going with a new group. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Caruso. Pass to Kuzma. Beal against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Beal. Guarded closely. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I love how Beal rises over the D. He loves out-muscling them at every turn.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 32 points and did a great job of not forcing shots. It's the kind of patience you like to see. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor. Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Here's Caruso, defended by Dragic.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Barnes. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Harrell passes to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
How do you contain Beal right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
Beal against MP. Pass to Barnes. Dragic outside. Back to MP. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Beal's shot is good.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. MP outside. Pass to Achua. Back to MP. From downtown. And the Raptors, another 3.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
3-pointer, Beal. And again, Washington with a triple.
Oh, what a baller this guy is. I love watching Beal come right back with the payback triple.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
On the court for Washington, Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma out there with Todd. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. Kuzma finds Dinwiddie. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
And the second free throw is good. The Raptors with a lead. MP, the pass to Achua. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And for Washington, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Harrell. Beal outside. Here's Todd. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Beal. Over MP. Achua with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP, the pass to Dragic. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 27.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Washington calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system there right now just isn't getting it done.
So Toronto going with almost...
Checking in for the Wizards.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Caruso. From 12 feet. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3-ball. MP shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Birch. That one falls. Kispert's gotten his first bucket of the night. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow, did you see that? I mean, MP throwing it down off the bounce. Watch out.
And Washington shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot off that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. MP outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. MP's got 31.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Caruso. Bryant against Birch. Here's Kispert. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Birch. Birch has got 5 now.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
Here's Avdia. Siakam with the defensive effort at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Raptors out in front, running away with this one. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Barnes is down low with Siakam. Goran Dragic is out there with MP. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
A quick leaper with a solid frame. Harrell gives opponents problems around the rim.
MP outside. Siakam finds MP. And the 3 off target. Dinwiddie against Dragic. Pass to Kispert. The 3. Here's Harrell. Banked it in off the glass.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forward.
MP, the pass to Dragic. MP outside. From deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Inside, Harrell misses the layup. Toronto's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. MP drives in, and there's the rejection.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
Barnes against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Kuzma. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now. Here's MP. That one rolls around and rims out.
He playing soft often. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got to steal the ball.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Achua's checked in for Siakam. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Beal's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Pass to MP. And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yeah, one of the prettiest in basketball. And Washington shooting around 41%. Kuzma with the ball. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Todd. He's guarded by Barnes. And then Beal with the dunk.
Best scorers. I mean, Beal is so good getting into a rhythm and taking over. One of the NBA's best scorers.
MP, that was good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Pass to Harrell. Beal with it, covered by MP. Beal against MP. Beal attacking. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Beal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Beal is graceful on the drive. Clever at finding ways around the defense.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I've been.
What are your thoughts on how the NBA has progressed from your era to now?
I touched on that a little in my book about how it comes to be a spread offense and a lot of threes. You can see a lot of teams that, the copycat league trying to be like Golden State. But now you're seeing teams like Memphis, Cleveland, going to like big guys. You know, Cleveland got 3 7-footers. And you look at last year's championship, Milwaukee Bucks, they had 3 7-footers on the floor and they won a championship. So I think the old school coming back just a little, but not a lot.
Can you give us some more highlights from your book, The Last Enforcer?
Basically, you know, just growing up and how my grandfather was so much of a strong man, and I got so much work happened from him. You know, later on my career, you know, in high school and college and NBA, just
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. How is that for a gorgeous sight? The Washington Monument here in the District of Columbia, so beautifully framed in the sunlight. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees. That's where the game continues to evolve. But we have seen the league respond before. For example, they make it an offensive foul now to kick your leg out on a shot. Kevin, we'll see which moves they take on next.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got MP. Barnes out there with Achua. Then there's Dragic, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Harrell is out there with Todd. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Caruso in at the point. Take a look at the Wizards. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
Here's Toronto. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now here's Harrell. That one drops for him.
We know this. Montrezl Harrell, in close proximity, has tremendous touch.
Now here's Dragic. MP outside. Pass to Barnes. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so if he misses a chippy, that's tough to take.
Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Dragic. Beal with a bucket.
Well, the athleticism and size of Bradley Beal makes that an easy shot, believe it or not. He's got great vertical.
Beal against MP. There's the triple. Todd with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Beal to the middle. Todd, shot is good.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
MP, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Here's Caruso. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Todd. And here is Harrell. Back to Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you play. That's some playground range right there. MP can hit shots from the cheap seats.
Outside, Beal. Driving the lane. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Barnes with it. Now Beal defending. MP outside. And again, Toronto with the triple. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Washington making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Harrell. Avdia comes in for Todd. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Alex Caruso. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Now, here's Avdia. Passes to Bryant. Shakes him. He lays it in.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
MP passes to Siakam. Back to MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Dinwiddie with it. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. It's a 3-point game, and they pick up 2.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Dinwiddie against Dragic. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits the 3-point foul. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
MP against Beal. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And look at MP going for the three-point answer. That's his remarkable competitive spirit shining through.
Siakam against Beal. Here's Bryant. Good. Here's Beal picking up the assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP passes to Barnes. Back to MP. Here's on an open. MP outside. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Beal. Count it. He's got 9.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal. Undaunted by the D.
MP outside. From downtown. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
MP getting it done for Toronto. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
They've got Bryant. Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kispert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Washington basketball.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the pass to Bryant. Driving in and finished off by Bryant.
When Thomas Bryant decides to put it on the deck and drive, you better watch out. That's a combination of strength and speed you've got to deal with.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He added 37 points and got there the usual way. An impressive.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Wizards, Bradley Beal. At the line for 1.
And it's tied up with that one.
I think Bradley Beal, guys, has everything you want in a 2-guard. He's 6'5", so he's got tremendous size. He's an outstanding athlete. He's one of the purest shooters in the game. He's unafraid in the clutch. I mean, what's not to like?
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Beal against MP. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. He can't hit that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. To the inside. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Here's Caruso. Out to Kuzma. From deep. Goran Dragic grabs the board. Raptors leading by 3. And a wide open look for MP. Wide open shot is on the money. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
There's Beal with the 3, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence could be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Beal. Good defense by MP.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. Right back after this break. NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Achua is out there with Barnes. Then there's Dragic. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's MP in at the 2 guard.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Beal against MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Anunoby, good.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Caruso looking for an opening. Beal up top, covered by MP. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
The feed to Barnes, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Wizards making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
MP's shot is good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Beal dishes to Harrell, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's the break. There's Dragic with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Wizards trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
Achua kicks to Anunoby. And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Here's Dinwiddie. Leaps for it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession. Kisper's checked in for Washington. And then for Toronto. Fred's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Goran Dragic. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find...
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in 3-point makes for a playoff game.
If you let Bradley Beal get cooking, you can turn the lights out. This guy is rolling right now.
VanVleet passes to MP. Toronto working the ball around now. Tries it from the top of the key, and again it's Toronto converting.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Wizards trail by 19. Dinwiddie up top, covered by Van Vliet. Here's Kispert. It's tipped. MP outside. From the arc. And again for three.
Timeout. Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied this single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Washington calls timeout. So for the Wizards, Bryant comes in for Harrell. Advia subbed in for Ty. Raptors also changing it up. Cam Birch comes in for Achua. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Chris Boucher. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, make no mistake, Bradley Beal is a big-time athlete.
Connects again from distance.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And honestly, I can't remember the last time I saw a player this hot from this deep.
In the playoffs, no less. How about that? He's having a historic night.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Bradley Beal. And again, Washington, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Offensive rebound. Birch. Banked in off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Caruso, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Down low, here's Siakam.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Here's Kispert to the paint. Here's Caruso. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play change. Raptors getting ready for the Wizards. Harrell, he's checked in for Bryant. Todd comes in for Avdia. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Alex Caruso. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Kem Birch. OG Anunoby comes in for Barnes. MP's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Dragic in for Flynn. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The 3 from MP. Toronto gets it back with the new 14. Yep, it counts.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Dinwiddie against Dragic. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. MP outside. Pass to Anunoby. MP deciding where to go with it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Pass to Beal. The 3. The Wizards with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Scooped up. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. 1:51 left in the fourth. Passes it to Harrell. And he drives in, and Harrell slams it in.
How about the explosion from Montrezl Harrell with a little attitude, that dunk.
MP passes to Dragic. Siakam kicks to MP. The pass to Anunoby. Beal against MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dragic from outside, and they recover it. Kicks it out to MP. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like...
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Keep on looking in the mirror. Yeah. Put it through the grit to get clear. Ooh. Shield my heart from the tears. Ooh. Rice bag kiss it get wet. Ooh. Slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears. Trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When it get too hot around my peers. Yeah. I'm off the boards. Trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port. I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed. My breakfast for my brain. Yeah. I need my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool. Trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Weather be the pressure. Make a float. If I hit it, it wins. Net. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop.